Welcome back everyone to more Motorsport Manager Online, and in today's video we are probably one race, only 24 points out of our next promotion, so I would imagine that will happen after the very first race, at least assuming that I don't do anything too crazy and mess up our finishes, like, you know, forgetting to put on tires or something like that. But I did mention at the end of our previous video that I wanted to mix up the strategies at least a little bit, because I think we can do better than the wheel gun training right now for Robert. And what I want to do is, let's see, where are we here? There it is, medium setup. So this is going to basically make him mirror where we are with Monroe, a full second per lap faster on the medium setup, and a bonus to the race start, which is always nice when you're not on the soft tire. So we're going to try that one out. And the reason for me doing this is I want to try to do a one-stop strategy for him. This is also one that's on my radar. But the medium setup will allow him to get more laps out of his tires, maybe just one additional lap, but that could be the difference between 2 stops and 1 stop. So right now I want to try this one. The other one I really like that we've used before, by the way, this Power ERS is probably really good, but again, that's something else that I could forget about. So we're going to skip past it. The other one is Pit Stop Mastery, which is awesome. And if we're going to stick with the soft tires, that's probably the one I will be going with. But let's try out the medium tire and see how that goes, at least until we move up to the next tier and see what the rules are for that particular series. So everything looks good right now. Let's head to the track. And it looks like today's race is going to be at the Black Sea, an old favorite from the PC version of the game. Winding circuit, so overtaking opportunity is going to be reduced. That's going to make our pit stop strategy even more important. Bonus objective, 3rd or above. So not bad. Now, of course, we're going to swap over to the medium tire. So that's going to give us a speed bonus, probably equivalent to going from medium to the soft tires, if I'm guessing. Just trying to gauge it versus where we are with Jessica over here. That seems about the same distance, roughly. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do one-stop strategies with each of these guys. Let's go ahead and continue on. And so where does that put us? 1st and 15th. All right, the 15th is not terribly surprising because remember, we're on a harder tire. Okay, so we did get, let's see, 5 laps. Yep, that's what we want there. And okay, conservative for both. That's actually a little bit too conservative by a couple of percentage points for Robert, but I see a lot of soft tires in front of us. So our goal here with Robert is going to be, can we, by skipping a pit stop, make up enough time on track that they're going to lose in the pits, slowing down for the pits, pit stop itself, accelerating out of the pits, those types of things. That's what we're going to find out here. Because if that really doesn't work out for us, then we'll go back to another strategy that we had looked at previously. All right, so right now, somehow, we look out here at Jessica, and she's leading by almost 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds right now. And she is not pushing. You can see these guys behind her are, it would appear, pushing very hard on their tires. So she's just breezing through this. This is what you get when you get a combination of a great strategy that gives you, huge bonuses for lap times, combined with her smoothness, which means she has to make fewer pit stops overall. That's what you get with a combination like this. Smoothness is my favorite indicator on a driver for this very reason. So now you can see as the pit stops start and everybody's strategy starts to unfold, now we start to see what everybody is up to. And a lot of these guys seem to be pushing really hard and making at least one additional pit stop. So let's go ahead and confirm our stop here. Now, of course, we're going to be making our first stop too, so we'll see what happens. Does Elizabeth come back out in the lead? Oh, yeah, easily in the lead. Let's see what happens with Robert. Where does he come back out? All right, so he is in ninth, so he's definitely picked up some spots. So we'll see how that continues. So one pit stop strategy for both drivers, and Jessica has checked out. She's gone. No reason to push, no reason for her to do anything. So let's focus on Robert. And so 8th right now, but several drivers are within striking distance. And of course, it looks like all of these guys are going to be making another pit stop. Even these two in 2nd and 3rd, I think they could possibly make it, but I'm thinking they're probably going to have to come in again. At least I'm hoping they do anyway. The 3 immediately in front of him definitely will, as they're coming in right now. Okay, lap 8, and let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm expecting 3rd place to come in. Maybe this time by, actually. His tire's going down pretty quick. We're definitely not coming in. We've got some guys coming up behind us, but they are about 9 seconds back on soft tires. And, oh, that did not work out the way I was hoping. I was hoping we would be able to bypass both 2nd and 3rd when they made pit stops, but didn't happen. And they're both on soft tires, and I can only imagine that they are going to be coming hard. So let's go ahead and tune this up. Maybe this guy won't get past us. All right, I'm going to have to turn this off in just a second. You can see Jessica running out of tire there, but that's okay because she's miles ahead of everybody, won by 25 seconds. Let's check on Robert. And, ooh, hold on to that spot. One more corner, and he's got it. All right, so that strategy worked out quite nicely for him. A 1st and a 3rd, both of our drivers on the podium, so I like it. It certainly worked out very well, and another great thing is he should be eligible for an upgrade after this race. So once again, we have Robert McGinnis everywhere on the podium, but at the top of the podium is Jessica Monroe. All right, there you go. Points. We easily made enough points there to acquire our next promotion. Lots of XP across the board, particularly for Robert here, who's going to be eligible for his first upgrade with us. 350K, all is well. Okay, gears and, carbon fiber, always nice. I'm sure we're going to be needing that at some point in the future as we continue to move forward. All right, let's continue on. There, once again, you can see our money continuing to go up. Still going to be a while before we move up another slot on the bonus side of things. And now it should be time for our promotion and give us an opportunity to see what's next. So the loading times are, this is one of the reasons I leave this screen in, just so you guys can have an opportunity to see, should you decide to play the game as well, just what type of loading screen times you get. All right, so C class complete. That moves us up now to B. We've unlocked a new driver and strategy. Not as much interested in the driver as I am the strategy. Let's see, number 1 driver +6 all teammate stats. All right, so, okay, not bad. That is, I mean, +6 is hard to pass up. And of course, Jack Hawksworth, the IndyCar driver, 77 overall, not bad at all. Hard to complain about that. Okay, let's move on and see what's next. All right, so it looks like we're going to be in a mixed class, which is fine with us because there's really no difference in the cars other than visually. All right, let's see. Points. Ooh, top 10 only. No refueling, no safety car. Qualifying is random. Yikes. I think it's the first time we've seen that. And 3 tire compounds. So this should be very interesting to see how this works out. I can't wait to get started on this. So we're going to go ahead and join the B class. We'll leave everything as is here. Really like this livery, no doubt. There are a few changes I wish we could make, but overall, hard to complain about that. Let's see what kind of parts we need to fix. Now remember, we're in a new league now. We're in the B division, so we're going to have some more upgrades possible. So let's see, what do we have? Not terrible on any of these. Let's go ahead and let's see, what is this one? 262 from 270. This one's 536 to 40. Okay, not bad. 443. Let's go ahead and do this one. And the reason I'm doing this is, just as we've done in the past, whatever part is the best, I will swap it over to Robert, because so far Jessica has been dominating, and she is still our #1 driver for now, so she gets first dibs on the new, better parts. So we'll keep whichever part of the existing parts is better for Robert, but so far that strategy has worked out very well for us. So first things first, let's come in under Robert, upgrade to level 1. Yes, please. So 6 points. And of course, you guys know that it's probably going to be one of two things for me. I'm either going race or I'm going smoothness. And first things first, I am going to go race. We're going to make this guy really fast, at least get him around the 93 to 95 range. And of course, remember, he's got bonuses on top of that, but at least get him somewhere around that level. And then with the bonuses, that'll get him up closer to 100. And then we'll start working on that smoothness as well. All right, so contract expired for Jessica. Let's renegotiate this. All right, 15. We're not even going to play around. All right, so 50 is where she's been. Oh, wow. Yikes. That would take up all of our remaining staff. In fact, okay, no, it wouldn't even do that. So we got 50 now. Going to 100 will take up a ton. So let's see if we can get by with just 60. We've got 2 of these, and I think... All right, accepted. Woo, boy, that was nice. I really did not want to tie up any more staff with that. The money, again, a non-issue for me. So we will keep her on board, and she has great stats, not to mention the team chemistry stat, which is absolutely amazing. So now we need to move forward and look at some parts. So let's see what kind of upgrades potential we've got. So on the brake side of things, what do we have? We can do 2 upgrades, which we will. We've got plenty of copper to do that. So that's going to end up being a plus 40 for us. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Okay, and let's go ahead and start building that. We've got just enough staff to build 1 part right now, so we'll go ahead and do that. So that will be a very nice upgrade there. Let's take a look at our suspension upgrade. Okay, only 1 level is available, but we've got more than enough parts to do that. So we'll go ahead and do that for a plus 30 on performance. Okay, thank you. We'll take that. And gearbox, what do we got? Only 1 level available, and once again, we've got plenty of parts and pieces to make that happen. So that's a plus 40 as well. So that's a very nice upgrade for us once we get around to making all this happen. And who knows, I'll try to jump in here and get these new parts going as quickly as I can, even before our next video. Maybe not before the next one, but we'll see how quickly I can get those done, so we can see how we stack up at this level. And the reason I say that is because you notice our quality is just okay here. Could this be the tier where we finally start to struggle to earn points? Remember, it's only for the top 10 here in this division. So might we start to struggle here in the B class? We'll find out next time, but that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more Motorsport Manager Online.